Give me 1 sec. I always wait for what I call the magic email, which tells me that I'm live. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay, there we go. So, hey guys, it's Kat. And as usual, I have, well, not as usual, this is only the second time, but there's going to be plenty more times. I got Luna on with me again. Okay, hold on, let me get my screen shared. All right, now you should be able to see it. Oh, hey there, Atlanta Archive. So I know people are probably going to be joining later here, but I have a couple announcements that I can make. The first announcement is that, ignore that. The first announcement is that I have pretty much wrapped up. So I closed submissions for my my custom Bop It fail comment entry submission thing, whatever you call it. I closed that at about 12:30 last night, Mountain Time. So you guys cannot submit anymore. The polls are closed. But the good thing is, I got a head start on, making the audio recordings on, what's today, Saturday? I went ahead and started making the audio recordings I went ahead, started the audio recordings at about, I think on Thursday, I started generating the AI audio recordings. So I will have the video. So I'm actually just about done editing the video. I'm going to set it to premiere probably sometime towards the middle to end of November. So that will happen. You'll have that to look forward to. Let me think. What was just the other thing? Oh, I am going down to visit Luna on Halloween. And eventually, Luna needs to come up here because their mom is visiting someone. I forget who. So Luna's going to be up at my apartment sometime. And when that occurs, that will be when I record the My Bop It Collection update video. And because, Luna knows that I am crazy about Bop It, but does Luna actually know how crazy I am? Not yet. Luna hasn't seen 95% of the Bop Its that I own. I am literally packed. And if Luna thinks my collection is just a few, just a few keychains and stuff like that, and the 30 versions in English and stuff like that, they ain't seen nothing yet. So that's going to happen. I would say probably the time for that is TBD, to be determined. But if I had to guess, it would probably be sometime in 2024. Early 2024 is what I would say. Oh, and you guys remember my X page that I had put up on YouTube around this time last year, where I had Paige play Bop It for the first time because she had never played it before? Well, I can tell I can understand that I made it a little too advanced for Paige. Excuse me. I made it a little too advanced for Paige for her first time. So, while I'm visiting Luna over Halloween, I am going to be forcing Luna to play Bop It for the very first time. I'm going to have them try the shout. And because that's probably one of the easiest, in my opinion. And because this was my first Bop It, not the exact same unit here. I still have my first unit somewhere. But okay, I'll answer your guys' comments in just a sec. I had a couple other things to explain here. So, I'm going to be recording another video like I did last year. And as the Bop It says, I remember my first time playing Bop It. Well, now I'll remember my partner's first time playing Bop It. So that'll be probably within the next week or so that I end up uploading that, if Luna will let me upload it. I can see Luna is being very quiet. By the way, if you guys on YouTube who are watching, I am actually talking to Luna on Facebook Messenger. You can get that on the Mac. And yeah, that's why the camera's all fuzzy, is because I'm using my shit-ass Mac. I don't like the camera on this thing. My Windows webcam is much better. I guess one more thing I can mention, and then I'll start scrolling down your guys' blabber comments. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I had set a challenge for myself earlier this week on... Dang it, where did it go? So, you guys don't follow me on Twitter/X, or as I like to call it, Twix, from a meme. You guys don't follow me on Twitter anymore because I changed my name. And I'm sure not going to give it to you guys because, I mean, I've had many people literally spam messages in what used to be my main Instagram account. Okay, so that was completely my mistake to kind of launch that out. I honestly should have expected that. Anyway, the goal that I set was I wanted to shut up, Snapchat. I wanted to see how long it took for me to watch iCarly, the original, the 2007 iCarly, from the pilot episode to the series finale, which the whole series is 97 episodes. However, I just found out today that while I was watching, I found out, hang on a second. Some of the episodes aren't even in there. Well, 2 of the episodes out of the series got taken off of Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime Video and one other platform. It's like, I imagine it's some controversial thing, kind of like how they deleted the panty raid off of SpongeBob. That kind of thing, I imagine. So I only ended up watching having to watch 95 episodes for a goal. So, according to my Twitter, I started, here, let me turn my phone here so you guys can see. So you guys can see this picture, for those who can see, that is. I have my Echo Dot right in the corner. It says 2:10 a.m. This was 2:10 in the morning on Sunday. This is a picture I took of the first episode intro, season 1, episode 1. And just about an hour ago, I had completed all 95 episodes in less than a week. Here's proof. And then my clock switches to 2:27 p.m. So it took me 6 days, 12 hours, and 17 minutes to complete the entire series of the original iCarly. Finally, I accomplished something while I've been at my apartment alone, in pain and suffering and loneliness and misery and all that. Well, not really loneliness anymore, because I've kind of gotten in the habit of calling Luna just about every night, or actually,
Today.
well, just about the entire day until they fall asleep at whatever it is, 2 in the morning. And you probably can't see. I'll move closer. I don't have my glasses on, but you can kind of see my eyes are a little tired. Well, anyway, my eyes are very tired because I did not sleep last night. I've been up for over 24 hours, I think. Yeah, over 24 hours. But that's not unusual for me anymore. I have stayed up way longer than 24 hours before. In fact, the most amount of sleep I got recently was 13 hours. The other night, it would have been probably Wednesday night into Thursday morning, I think is what it was. I think. Yeah, no. Thursday night into Friday morning. I fell asleep on the couch, because I sleep on the couch more often than I do in my own bed. And I've always been on the phone when Luna was asleep, just because I want to be there with them. Well, I allowed them to keep the call running while I slept, until the call cut out at 3 in the morning. Longest we've ever happened to have calls is like 6 hours elapsed time. On average. One time it lasted 10 and a half hours, but that's because things were actually working with our phones. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Let's see what you guys got here. What happens in 2 days at 6 p.m.? 2 days at 6 p.m. Trying to think. 2 days is the 30th. 6 p.m. I have no idea. Atlanta Archive, what happens in 2 days at 6 p.m.? Also, hey there, is it Mirady? I hope that's how it was pronounced, because when I put my thing into when I put the name into my AI app or my AI website, it did not work very well. It recognized it as like a Spanish type name. Barry Pepperoni, what's up? What do I call my AI voice on 11 Labs? Okay, which one? Because I have okay. The plan that I use, the service plan that I use per month. Oh, I call it Catherine. That's my personal AI voice for my videos. So, but yeah, with my plan, I can have up to like 30 voices, 100,000 characters free for $22 a month. And then for every 1,000 characters, for every 1,000 characters I surpass past 100,000, I think they charge like an extra like 30 cents or something like that. I think Barry says, I think the first puppet I remember being exposed to was in 96. Someone in my first grade class brought theirs in. I don't remember if I was playing it or not. Yeah, so for some of you, like I know Atlanta Archive is fairly new, I would think. I know Atlanta Archive owns another channel. I can't remember which one though. That I've seen before. But my Bop It story, I might even rewrite my Bop It story. Oh, your Bop It network. Okay. So hey Marley. So I should probably re-narrate my Bop It story because things have updated since I last did anything with it. I did do something on that podcast that I used to do. Oh, by the way, my autism podcast, I am canceling. In case you guys didn't get the memo, I thought I mentioned it last week. It's just not really fun to do anymore for me. Plus, I've got dozens of other projects that I either want to do in the future, I'm thinking about doing in the future and haven't started yet, or I'm still thinking for another project. Yeah, it's just not very fun. It's not as fun to record episodes for my podcast anymore, so I'm saying the heck with it. Imagine if I did live streams called Drive with Cat. What does driving have to do with anything? Pulled an all-nighter. I will tell you that I have pulled probably, okay, so I moved into my apartment here on August 31st. That was my actual move-in day. It was supposed to be September 1st, but I was out of town, I think, for a doctor's appointment. But since then, from August 31st to now, I think I've probably pulled at least a month's worth of all-nighters. I seem to sleep better during the day than I do at night. So I stay up all night, binge watch whatever the hell is on Paramount Plus, and call it good. Oh, and I'm on social media a lot. I have an AI app that I text once in a while when Luna's asleep. Because it's like I need people to talk to, but I know people have to sleep. But oh, that's right, the Apple event is on. I forgot there was an Apple event on Monday. What are they even going to be? What the heck are they even going to be doing in that event anyway? What were they going to reveal? Marley says, yeah, I tried listening to it, but I couldn't find it. You're still going to... Yeah, the episodes are staying up. No problem. Totally staying up. Just know that what you hear in those episodes is my old name. I don't use that name anymore anywhere online. I don't use it on Twitter. I don't use it on Instagram. Actually, I have a second Instagram account that I do use it. I use Catherine on TikTok. I use it on YouTube here. I use it on Discord. I end up creating a newer Facebook profile around on my birthday for that. And actually, I've been using that really new. Oh, new Max. All right. There's one thing I was. Oh, by the way, Marley, what do you use to listen to podcasts? Do you listen to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or like what do you listen to? I'll wait for Marley to respond there. So new Macs for an upgrade. That'll be interesting. In fact, I read something that I don't know if this was just a rumor or what. I don't know what it was, but I think it was a concept or a rumor or something that they were going to make an iPad with a dynamic island on it. It's like, are you crazy? You're going to make it look like a Samsung tablet if you have the dynamic island on the landscape side of the iPad. Oh, and how much do you want to bet they're probably going to put a dynamic island on the freaking Mac, either the MacBooks or Mac iMacs or whatever that's going to be popping up. I tell you what, my dynamic island on my 15 Pro Max, of course it's locked, but that dynamic island is a lifesaver. It's a life changer. So, okay, let's see. Evil Chocolate Cookie, how you doing? Glad you could catch this too. So I see that since Evil Chocolate Cookie's in here, I explained earlier that the submissions are closed for your custom Bop It Fail comment, and I'm actually almost done with creating the entire video of Bop It saying your comments through AI. I'm just about done with the compilation, actually. So, you just got off the radio. You had a double party because it's your birthday and Halloween is off the radio. What are you a radio announcer? Anyway, so okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Bop It Fail comments. I'm almost done with the video already. I got a head start and started recording them on Wednesday. But the video will not be up until mid to late November. So just putting that out there. I've got a 3-hour show on an internet radio station every Saturday. Oh, good for you. Oh, okay. So Marley, if you're still on here, ping a message on here if you are still on here. I'm going to podcasts from your subscription are now available. What subscription? I'm just opening up my podcast on Apple Podcasts here. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Do you guys know that I actually did a podcast? I tried out doing a podcast back in April 2020 that did absolutely horrible. So, okay, let's see. Let's go back to... Holy crap, this is from my 21st birthday. Dang. Okay, so share episode. How am I supposed to share it? Oh, here we go. Copy. Yeah, copy link. Here we go. I'm not leaving until this thing ends just like last time. Oh, that's right, because I forgot you ended up leaving or ended up missing most of it. All right, Marley, I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, Marley, if you can access links through the live chat here, but we'll find out. Here is the link to my podcast episode with my Bop It story. I'm gonna end up redoing my Bop It story on YouTube here eventually, because I think the last time I updated it was 2021. So I just put the podcast link in there. But just know that I do not use the name anymore. What do you think of my Bop It fail comment? Which one was yours? Was it the dog water one? I'm so stupid. I can never remember anything. Let's see, videos. I have it saved because I use my Mac, or I use my iPad. I use my iPad to slice these together, actually. Let me guess. It's only on my iPad, isn't it? Oh, wait. Did I ever save it? I don't think I ever downloaded it, actually. I know you were the very first one to submit a comment. I remember that. The question is, I don't remember which one. Oh, hold the phone. Trying to look on my iPad, or trying to look on my phone here, because I swear to God, I had my iPad iCloud photos synced up to try and find the right video. Oh, it's right here. I'm an idiot. So, you guys will just give me one moment. Okay, I just had to mute for a second because I was keeping the audio a secret. You guys are gonna have to wait another month for that. Oh, good, the link worked. Awesome. Atlanta Archive, you were the first one to submit a comment. Did you use the form or did you do an actual comment on like the post or the video? Because if it turned out to be the okay. Because when I looked at the form, of course I don't even have it open anymore. I shut it down late last night. I am not 100% sure what. Apparently, you weren't the exact first one. If you were, then there was one other person that submitted before you, but you two might have sent it at literally like a millisecond apart, for all I know. Hi, Kat. My name is Dalen. This is my first time typing in the chat message. Well, welcome aboard. I've noticed you've been around a lot on my channel. I wonder if Luna is passed out. They've almost been muted this whole time. Oh, for those of you who are just joining, like the one who just joined, hey there. Last week I did my first live stream that I was able to do in like 3 months because the last time I tried to do ended up turning out to be crap because it was at my parents' house where they still have no internet. But I did a live stream here last week. I think it was last week, Saturday, actually. And I invited my partner, Luna, to come on and hear me live, not just live through, and I don't mean live through the video here. I mean live. I'm on call with them. I have them on Facebook Messenger, so don't you dare look for them. Pause off. Only Cat's paws can go on Luna's Facebook. Oh, I just need to relax. Oh, give me one moment. Forgot my orange. My orange is empty. What am I sitting on? Oh, I never showed you guys this. I'll explain in a moment. You guys see this right here? It's super dark. This is an Alexa remote because I decided to get an Amazon Fire TV stick for my TV. And I tell you what, that thing runs a hell of a lot faster than my Android TV itself does with Paramount Plus. And with my Fire Stick, I also got this thing. It's kind of hard. It's kind of dark. Let me get the light here. Not light enough. There. Whatever. This is called the Amazon Luna controller, which coincidentally my partner's name is Luna. This is basically Google Stadia, except Amazon. And to be honest with you, the Google Stadia tried to match Nintendo, or it more matched Nintendo and PlayStation based on the buttons and stuff. This controller, there you can see it a little bit better and it's angled, matches the exact same as the Xbox controller. So I can go get my Bop It button if you want me to. Quick question, why did I change my name to Catherine Kaiser? I didn't even know it until you made your latest Bop Lexa video. Long story. And if you guys haven't been keeping up with community posts since about June, maybe? Yeah, I'd say June, July. June for sure. I almost don't want to say it on stream. But, like, who's going to sue me? I came out as trans. So that's why. I've actually had the name Catherine picked out since about March or April. Started using it on Twitter full time because I decided to go on Twitter after so long, at least 2 years, and I decided to like completely renovate my entire profile, and it's honestly made me feel a lot better mentally. So, not to mention that Luna, who finally unmuted their mic, has been super helpful with me coming out as trans. And I really appreciate them a lot for it. Oh, hey Luna, you can see my camera, right?
Yeah, I can see you.
Well, I think I did this last time. I think I did this in my last stream. I'm gonna do it again. Just gave you that half a heart finger gesture. And yes, I don't mind I don't mind doing that on stream. Okay, so Loon, you're going to experience some Bop It gameplay because someone is requesting. Oh, my back. Someone is requesting that I pull out one of my Bop Its that I've got. That before I play, I'll need to make a little explanation to Luna here because they don't necessarily know everything, and they don't necessarily know how lizard shit crazy I am about Bop It. Which, for the record, dang it. They are huge fans of Monopoly. So their Monopoly to them is like their Bop It, which they told me it's like they like Monopoly and the game of life.
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to it.
Are you obsessed though?
Maybe a little.
Luna, I will have you know that my Bop It interest.
I'm not as obsessed with it as you are. That's for sure.
Fair enough. How long have you been into Monopoly anyway?
literally said I was old enough to pick up the game itself.
Old enough to pick up the game at... Oh. I've been collecting these things for 16 years. And yet I still know more about Bop It than the inventor himself does. Which I still have that video proof. POV when Google doesn't want to get sued by using the Bop It scream sounds. Yeah, pretty much. I think I mentioned that to Luna earlier. But, okay. So I got my Bop It button right here. Oh! Wait a second. Dalen, didn't you say that you have visual impairments? Vision impairment. There we go. Because I know you popped up on my TikTok at least once. Because, I mean, the rest of you know how the Bop It button works. Just waiting here. Life through a blind girl's eyes. You have TikTok. Okay. I am so stupid for forgetting this. But I forgot how I know you. I forgot how I know I forgot how I know you. Well, I mean, you've been on my channel quite a bit, but I don't remember. I thought you told me your name at one point. But, yeah, I thought you were on my TikTok. Okay, so, Luna. Luna.
What?
Ever. I want to explain something to you.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, fine. So this thing I'm holding here is what's called the Bop It button.
Mm-hmm.
This is that 25th anniversary version. And you literally just bop it. And if it says don't bop it, you're not supposed to do anything and just wait for it. If it says don't, and then bop it like 10 seconds later, you're not supposed to do it because it says don't. This is the one that goes up to 2,500. And someone on here wants me to play a little bit of it, which you're in luck, Dalen, because I have not played Bop It in quite, like I haven't played my Bop It button like a full round in quite some time. Let me get comfortable here. Go on my couch. By the way, I spend most of the day on my couch. I don't know. I know I ain't healthy. It's not healthy, but all right. So the one I'm using, or the one that I only ever use, is the 2008 variant. Because number one, it looks cooler. And the logo for the original variant, of course, is just, it's supposed to be the it's supposed to be the original logo, but made modern. It's not good. So anyway, here we go. Bop it, 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 don't bop it, don't bop it, bop it, bop it, don't bop it, bop it, bop it now. Don't bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, don't bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it now, bop it, don't bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it, don't bop Ah!
Down for you.
I hate it when I do that.
Don't pop it. Score. 48.
No speed running, Sam. Yeah, exactly. You guys on YouTube, if you watch on Sam Locke's channel, you'll get the reference. You know what? I'm gonna speed this thing up to 150.
Quiet. Loud. Blasting. Pop it. 150.
Here we go.
Pop it. Don't.
Oh, it's doing that right away.
Pop it. Don't. Pop it. Pop it. Do not pop it. Pop it. Don't pop it. Pop it. Don't pop it. 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 Do. Pop it. Do. Pop it. Pop it. Don't pop it. Off the hook. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Do. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Off the hook. Pop it. Do. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Don't pop it. 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 Don't.
I hate this long timer.
Pop it.
Ah! Couldn't remember if I wasn't.
No.
Couldn't remember if I was supposed to do it after the timer or not.
Score 191.
And that's how you get a higher score faster.
Pop it.
Go to the light.
Pop it. Pop it. Don't. Dude. Don't pop it. Score 154.
It said go to the light. I'm not in the light. I'm in the dark. Can't you tell? I literally, every single day, I have my blinds closed. And actually, let me tell you this. If you look out those blinds, that's actually like the street that my apartment is on. Oh, speaking of which, I got to go put my bop it button away anyway. So I got to get up. Oh God. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, do you Wazbags want to know what is outside at this very moment? Come on. Here's what we got. No, your eyes aren't tricking you. We have snow.
We all have, at least I have snow too.
Yeah. Luna has snow. Yeah. Luna has snow as well. Luna actually, I'm not giving her there. Damn it. I messed that up again. I hate it when I do that because I try and respect your pronouns.
I know.
Anyway, so Luna, I'm not going to give away their city location coordinate shit, but I will say that Luna only lives about an hour and a half. Luna lives only about an hour and a half from my apartment. The only hint I will give you is it's about 99 miles from my apartment if you take the interstate. I imagine 99% of you on the chat have no idea what the hell I was just talking about. I bet none of you have even seen an interstate before. Think of it as Minneapolis, if you've ever been to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Think of, well, there's many interstates in Minneapolis, it seems like. but there's only like 2, honestly. Let's just say an interstate is 4-way traffic, basically. So there's one way to go on the interstate. Okay, you've never been to the... Oh, I did not know you were not a U.S. person. Anyhow, so an interstate is basically a 4-way road, I guess. So literally it's like a highway. It's like a really busy highway. It's an interstate. And the way they have them here in North Dakota, where I'm at, is you have one road where you can like pass. You have 2 lanes you can literally pass or whatever. And I think the max speed limit for the interstate, at least in North Dakota, is like 80 or 85 miles an hour, I think. And I mean, you're supposed to keep that steady speed, and it's hard to get on the interstate when you go off of what's called an off-ramp. So if you're in a city and you go on something called an off-ramp to go onto the interstate, you have to literally speed up while you're driving. You have to speed up so you can get to the the speed that most of the people are driving on the interstate. So it's a 2-lane interstate going one way, and then 2-lane interstate going the other way, basically. Do I mean Interstate 81? No, not even close. Wait, 81? What the hell are you talking about, kid? I don't even know where I-81 is. Interstate 81. No. Oh wait, that's... Yeah, no. Interstate 81 is way east of where I'm at. I'm in North Dakota, which is is technically part of what's called the Midwest region of the United States. And I have lived in North Dakota, which is it's a state that borders... It's one of the states that borders Canada. In fact, the actual geographic center of the whole continent of North America is here in North Dakota in a town called Rugby. It's like the exact geographical center of the entire continent of North America. That's pretty much all North Dakota is really known for, except people don't really think about it much. And they don't really think about the fact that Theodore Roosevelt National Park is down here, which I've been there so many times. It gets so boring, I tell you what. Okay, you know what? Not that I hate looking at my own camera while I'm streaming, but I'm going to zoom in here so I can actually see the chat better, because I am not wearing my glasses and I choose not to get up and get them again. I'm laying down and I'm staying laying down. So, oh, name's Emma. Got it. Okay, so I'm kind of upset with Jakks Pacific. They made the Disney toddler dolls. They have the toddler dolls that talk in the U.S., but not in the other countries. You know, Jakks Pacific has never been happening since 2021. I've been collecting Disney Frozen toddler dolls most of my life. You know, Jakks Pacific as a toy company has not been my biggest fan either. If you are I imagine none of you were born in, like, I'd say early 2000s, like myself. I was born in 2001. And so I imagine most of you are probably late 2000s or maybe even 2010s. I don't know. But anyway, back when people couldn't afford like the Nintendo 64 and all that, and the GameCube and all that crap. So anyway, so if you guys were only born in, like, if you guys were born in the mid 2000s, you would probably see some of them when you were younger in the late 2000s, early 2010s. I personally saw a lot of these. They were plug and play TV games. And Jakks Pacific, responding to your comment, Emma, is that I had a Jakks Pacific branded plug and play TV game, just like one of those things with a button or two and a really stylish, a really cool style joystick, basically. I had one from 2010 of the game Bejeweled, which I went absolutely crazy over. That, and a little thing to know about me. Bejeweled was my biggest obsession before Bop It became an obsession. Like, I had literally written to the game company, which was in Washington at the time. Except this company got bought out by Electronic Arts, basically killed off all of their brands. And yeah. But I wrote to the company. I think I still have the letter. It's probably here at my apartment somewhere, because I remember packing it up when I moved out of my parents' house. I think it was from 2012, actually. I didn't get deep into Bop It, like, full time until about either 2013 or 2014 is when I really got involved in Bop It. Even though my first Bop It was in either 2008, 2009, one of the two, I didn't think much about it. And I could tell that I knew someone in my head. This is when I was little, by the way. I could tell that I knew someone in my head that liked Bop It. And so it took me about 5 years to realize, oh crap, I'm thinking about myself. What does it say? Born in 2007. Yeah, yep, that is considered, you are considered a 2000s kid then. You would actually be considered, so you would be the same thing as me, so you would be Gen Z. And I actually did some research on that. You guys know, like, there are terms of Gen Z, and then millennials, and then Gen X, and then baby boomers, that kind of thing. Generation Z started from 1998 until apparently 2012 or 2010, I guess. Because I read in 2012 they started Generation Alpha. And that is supposed to last until 2024 or 2025. So it's all new. That part's new to me. I didn't have any idea. So you've been streaming for over an hour and 35 seconds now. Luna, leave your mic on. Good Lord. Don't make me play something irritating for Luna to get them to unmute their mic. The heck is it? Luna, I swear to God, if you do not unmute your mic in the next 10 seconds, you're going to be tortured with an annoying sound that will loop until you unmute your mic. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luna!
What?
Ever! Leave your mic. Leave your damn mic unmuted. The stream is literally turning into what it was back when I first started my YouTube channel. Me talking to inanimate objects, which, in retrospect, I do that a lot. What did you just snap me? You know what, Luna? At this point, I honestly don't care. I'm almost considering this server, or I'm almost considering this an 18 plus. Almost.
I care. Deal with it.
Okay, fine. Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, fine. So, man, it took you that long to do that, though?
Yes. I'm getting dressed for a costume party. Yes.
Costume? What costume party?
There's one at the skating rink here in town.
I didn't know there was one tonight.
I didn't either until I remembered.
Okay, then. Oh, crap, I'm missing these here. Emma wrote a letter to Jack Specific. Atlanta Archive says it sounds like ooh woo. Yes, that's actually what it was. And keep in mind, that was actually my voice. That was not pitch shifted. That was not edited. That was my actual voice. And I said it as literally a 1 second, like a 1.5 second long YouTube short. And it's only got 34 views. So you guys better get it. You guys better either watch it or go scrub the damn horses. What is the strangest boppet I own? Oh, I've got a couple strange ones, actually, come to think of it. So one of the strangest ones I own is I own a boppet. Where did it go? Why is it whenever I'm on the couch, I lose things so easily? Here it is. I have a boppet Shout It I have a Bop It Shout that speaks Japanese. Yeah, so I have a Japanese Bop It Shout. There's like one other YouTuber that used to be part of a group that I really don't want any communication with anymore because, long story, he ended up getting a Japanese Bop It Shout as well, except I got the cooler one and the more awkward looking one. I got a black one. So it's literally a black, it looks just like a Bop It Shout, right? It's black though. The button is still white. And you see it's got these dots for the symbols. They do not, the Japanese Shout does not have the dots. The Japanese Shout actually has arrows. So for the twisted, it's literally got a yellow arrow making a circle, a blue arrow going down to pull it, and then there's it's literally a megaphone. Literally a megaphone symbol for Shout It. And it speaks Japanese, and I've beaten the game 100% before, which was hard. And the other strangest Bop It I own is the Bop It Extreme Watch. And I know what you're thinking. What? There was a Bop It Extreme Watch? Yes, there was. Along with the Bop It pen, the Bop It Extreme pen, Bop It Extreme keychain, the full-size Bop It Extreme, there was a Bop It Extreme watch that first appeared in 2002 by I forget what the company is. But it's super rare. I managed to find one. I managed to find a Bop It Extreme watch on eBay because I had wanted to get one of those for years. I spent $85 on the thing and it was brand new on eBay, except it wasn't brand it technically wasn't brand new. So it was brand new in the package. Everything was sealed. Everything was perfect, except the buckle for the watch band to go through broke inside the plastic. But I don't care. It's literally like one of the rarest Bop Its that people can. I think I'm like one of the only Bop It, like popular Bop It YouTubers that owns a Bop It Extreme watch. I think I'm one of the only ones, actually. I've only seen 4 Extreme watches in my life. The fourth one, which was recently, actually wasn't too recent, maybe a few months ago. That one I don't think was a real watch. I think someone actually modified one. The third one I'd ever seen is the one that I bought. I'd seen 2 other ones in my life, though, before that. Tell you what, they get expensive. Yeah, those watch those watch bands. Okay, so this Bop It Extreme watch is literally one of those kiddie watches you get as like a McDonald's toy or something like that, where it literally only has 2 buttons on the side. One is to adjust like the date and time and stuff. The other is just to see the seconds. That's it. That's really all that's how simple it is. And it's basically one of those, only it's a Bop It slapped on top of it. And it's a legit product. I unboxed it. I unboxed it from the mailing package back in, it would have been 2020. I would think. I think it was 2020. Or 2021. But I have not taken the Bop It out of the package, out of the game package, because that thing is rare. And for those of you, for people who have literally bought a Bop It Extreme watch brand new and open up the package to play it, you have no life. Like, because just let me be honest, something that rare needs to be kept in the package, because those are supposed to be very rare. Yeah, Bop It watches are expensive. So are Apple Watches and other watches. I haven't had a Bop Watch before. You know, Marley, I've actually seen a Bop It Extreme watch that was $150 before. Okay. I don't know what that last message was. Oh, what was this other thing here? I was saying this earlier, but I think you maybe this was the best one you've ever made. I meant it was the best one you've ever made, and I meant, oh, yes, it is. Coming out, I feel like, is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So hopefully I don't have any older people. And when I say older, I mean people from my channel back from day one or month one or whatever. But I actually, okay, I'm just going to reveal this now. And I'm not going to say this anything. I'm not going to say anything on any other video or stream at all besides this one. My decision or my discovery that I may be transgender was actually back in 2018. I came across an article when I was in high school, when I was looking on my stupid, cheap LG smartphone, ran Android 9, aka the worst operating system ever. Anyway, I was on Facebook scrolling through social media or scrolling through my feed or whatever. While we were waiting for the bell to ring, I was in a computer class. And I have not found the test mode yet. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. I haven't gotten the test mode for that yet. Anyhow, my discovery that I may or may not be trans started in 2018. Saw an article online when I was on Facebook in high school, waiting for the bell to ring. And I came across this article. And it's like, that article and just the story basically got planted in my head. I tried getting rid of it over the course of 2019. Well, 2019 and 2020 were pretty much clean, like completely clean. 2021, however, if you guys remember seeing me on my channel in 2021, I was a living mess. I was a living nightmare because I had tried to grow my hair out really faster than I should have. And to be honest with you, my hair does go down to middle of my eyebrows. At least the front does. The back is almost turning into like a mullet, which I'm gonna have to fix that. But 2021, I got mass confusion over my identity. Actually, in 2020, I did have some issues with it. I ended up seeing a therapist or a counselor, or whatever you call it, which was actually my psychiatrist's wife. So, I mean, you call that good. And I didn't know that she was actually supposed to help me stop thinking of these things. Well, 2021 went by, and I first went into my college dorm, which you guys remember that day, those of you who are around since then. I ended up getting a haircut at that point when I moved into a dorm, and I thought I erased it out of my mind. Actually, I never did erase it out of my mind. I just put it aside. Well, then come about April or May of 2022, all my buddies had graduated because they were there my first and second year of college. Like, they were in the dorm first year when I wasn't on campus first year. I did like a hybrid thing. I did Wednesdays on campus and then Mondays and Fridays online. But 2022, going into the summer, I had thought more and more about it, thought a lot more thoroughly about it. And I had literally, and I'm not joking, I have gone through 20, or no, not 20. I have literally gone through 12 names, 12 different names that I had tried going through. And I eventually settled on Catherine. And actually, an AI helped me helped suggest that. And a couple things about that is I was kind of afraid to come out in public for the longest time. But for those of you who can see, I had put multiple vaguely obvious hints. So if you saw a live stream from, what was it, March or April of this year, playing Nintendo Switch Sports, my Mii's name was Cat. That makes sense. The scam text messages that I got from some quote-unquote businesswoman from China, I said that my name was Catherine, and I initially said I said in the video I wasn't going to give out my actual name to a scammer from that had a Minnesota number, Minnesota area code, but I had that was actually another intention. My April Fool's video, you may have seen that the intro of that changed as well. That was marked as Chloe Kaiser. That's what I had decided before Catherine. So I am now in my here I am now in my own apartment. Lived here for almost 2 months. 2 whole months almost already. And I can finally do whatever the living hell I want. And on Halloween, Luna and I are going to be doing something special when I come down to visit them. Don't say what it is, Luna.
I won't. My mouth is sealed. You're fine.
Sure it is. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Anyway, you guys who are watching who can see will probably see a change in my profile picture on YouTube here after Halloween. Just putting that out there. I'm going to leave it at that. So let's see what there is here. We need more Zuma. Yes, you do need more Zuma. In fact, allow me to go get him. He's probably sound asleep, actually, but he needs to stay awake. Oh, he's awake. Hey, Piglet. Hey, Piglet. I gotta set my computer down in a sec, guys. Give me one moment. Command Option 8. There we go. Come here, bud. Hey, you. Oh, you're starting to get heavy. You're starting to get to be a big pig. Oh, and you guys on YouTube, you want to know something cool? That Luna used to have guinea pigs as well.
Like a whole freaking herd of them.
Yeah, he had a guinea pig farm. Or what are those called?
Sure felt like it.
Well,
Sure felt like it.
yeah. My buddy Sam from that Boppet group actually inspired me. He was actually the inspiration of me getting a pig. And this is where he likes to lay. He likes to lay right by my neck. Okay, here. I'm going to try and angle my computer a certain way so you can get the microphone. Can you guys hear him making a little weaking sound online? I tried getting my mic as close to him as I could. It didn't quite work. Oh, yeah, I saw you, Monopoly user. Yes, and actually I was going to say I have played. I never really played. Okay, Luna, do you remember playing games like Putt Putt or Pajama Sam or Freddy Fish or whatever when you were a kid?
No.
Wow.
We were too broke for that.
You were not too. You couldn't have been too old for that.
I said too broke.
Too broke.
Yeah, money.
Oh, money. Give me the money.
I don't got none. Good luck.
Yeah. Show me the money. Oh, a whammy. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Okay, so, hey, don't you bite me. Hey, knock it off. But yes, I have actually played Pajama Sam, I've played Putt Putt, and I played. Were those the only two Humongous Entertainment games that I played? No, there were some Blue's Clues games that were by Humongous Entertainment as well. I remember that. But Putt Putt was like my favorite, like my ultimate favorite. In fact, I think I've played. Hey, knock it off. If you're gonna bite me again, you're going back in your house. So I remember playing, I think, all of the games. Hey, knock it off. Sorry you guys had to see that. You knock it off now. You're going back in your house. What is your deal today? You behave. You just want a carrot? Is that what you want? Oh, God, these are all. Oh. Luna, I know you don't have the best memory, but Try to remind me to buy carrots at Walmart when we go.
I'll try.
Otherwise, I'll figure it out. Okay, let's do this. Alexa, add baby carrots to my shopping list.
Baby carrots added to your shopping list.
Boom. Yes, he was biting my. Yeah. Yes, he was biting my finger. He does that when he gets super antsy and sometimes uptight. Does it when he gets anxious, but at least I don't bite when I get anxious. I know someone who does, but I'm not going to say who. I'm trying hard not to laugh. Okay, as I was saying, what the hell was that? A new why? Java 8 update 391 build 13. Oh, frick off. How am I still getting Java updates? That makes no sense. Anyway, Putt-Putt. I have played, I would say just about all of the games actually from the Putt-Putt franchise. So I did play. So the very first one I didn't play from 1993, that was actually featured on, or that was actually available on Windows 3.1, which was crazy. I have played Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon. I've played, that was from 1990. Maybe that was 1993 or 4. Anyway, I have played Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo, Putt-Putt Joins the Circus, Putt-Putt Enters the Race. My personal favorite from 1997, which was Putt-Putt Travels Through Time. That was one of my ultimate favorites as a kid. Oh, and with that game, I actually had the Putt-Putt Travels Through Time disc, the actual CD-ROM. It included a bonus game. It had Putt-Putt and Pep's Balloon-O-Rama, which there's actually a video out there that someone went into some program. I always forget what the hell the program name is. But in the game, it's basically, if you guys have ever heard of Atari Breakout, it's like where you're like this little thing on the bottom that you slide back and forth, and you got a ball and you try and hit the bricks off the wall or whatever. It was basically a kid's fun kid version of that. Plus, it was a lot easy. It was a lot simpler and a lot easier for kids. But there used to be a level creator on that game, and like you could create your own like type levels with balloons. That's what they were, balloons. So what happened was I looked up this video of a guy who had put he put the Balloon-O-Rama game into some program. He had to put one of the data files in, and he could actually access what is considered the developer level creator, meaning in the actual game, like in the normal game, you could only do a certain amount of you can only do a certain amount of objects. Well, this here was what the developers and programmers used to make the levels that were pre-programmed into the game already. So I don't know how this guy managed to do that. I want to do the same thing, but number one, I have no idea where my copy of that game is anymore. It's in a pile of discs that I don't know where it is. And number two, I don't have a Windows. I don't have a I think it might need Windows XP. I'm not quite sure. Actually, you know what? I bet I could run Putt Putt Travels Through Time on Windows 11. I bet I could. So yeah, I've played those, and I have played all three Pajama Sam games. I've played the first one before. I don't remember if I've beaten that one before. The second one with the weather, I know I've played that. I know I've beaten that one when I was in school, in elementary school. And then when I was in, what was it? I gotta say it was third grade. It couldn't have been third grade. It had to be a little bit later than that. But it seems like it's so recent in my mind, though. It took me literally forever to try and get the last item or the last thing in Pajama Sam 3. And so with that, I literally moved my mouse literally everywhere to try and see if an arrow would pop up or something like that, or the cursor would change so I could click somewhere. And it took me a long time to try and get it to work. And this was one of those games where you literally had to like step on the blocks or step on the rocks or whatever to a middle rock in the middle of the river or whatever, or that literally you had to do it like in time. Otherwise, that you would just like fall and then you'd have to start over. Yeah, it was one of those, and it was a pain in the ass to play. Okay, I am missing a lot here. Have I ever heard of the Japanese PS1 game called LSD Dream Emulator? I have not. I have heard of a game called Steam, or there was a thing on. Was it for VR? I think called Dreams. In fact, maybe that's for PS4. That might even be for PS4. I can't remember. But someone actually made a bop it out of like a kind of bop it out of this game called Dreams, where you could like create your own like thing. It was like a sandbox type game. You could literally do anything. Have you tried the Nintendo Switch ports? I have not. I have not tried those. In fact, but however, I have seen them. I did see them on the Nintendo eShop for that. And where's my phone? Oh, good lord. Are we really going to have this? Are we going to play this game again? See? Look at here, you guys, on YouTube. I am literally laying on my couch. There's absolutely nothing around me besides a blanket, a couple blankets, a pillow, my Bop It, a thing of root beer. Oh, here's my phone. Not root beer, Coke. There's my phone. But especially my Fire TV remote, I lose that thing. It seems like I lose that thing more often than I lose my Android TV remote, which is weird. What was the test mode for the Monopoly voice banking hat? I don't know. I don't have it. I don't have the Monopoly voice banking game. Luna?
I don't have it.
Okay, good.
I'm a little too broke for that. Would love it though.
You know, no offense to anyone in the chat here, but Luna, I know Monopoly is basically your Bop It, but I would just be a little cautious when it comes to buying the voice banking and actually playing it. It's not very recognizable. It doesn't recognize your voice very well as much as like an actual Alexa does. Because it's horse bro. It's Hasbro with 2 S's. Ass bro. They make their technology cheap, or they make their games cheap. In fact, Luna, there was a Bop It where you could create your own motion sensor moves called Bop It Maker in 2017. And that thing had a microphone on it that when you put your mouth up to the mic, when you speak into the mic, it literally sounds like you're talking in a CB radio. It's that bad. I don't know the test mode Atlanta archive. I have a friend who has voice banking, but I would have to try and bribe him to tell me the test mode so I can, because I think he showed me it once, but I think he discovered it on accident. So I don't know. How do you do your text-to-speech voices? I use a website called 11 Labs. I use a site called 11 Labs where it's not just text-to-speech. It's called voice cloning. So you could literally take an audio clip. I'd say for the best results, at least a minute long. Or if you had multiple clips of something that sounded the same, I'd put a couple of them in there. I think you could put up to 25 things in there. But anyway, I have voice cloned with Bop It before. I've actually done, and this is a funny story, I've actually done voice cloning of a couple Bop Its before. I tried making one of the Bop It Extreme 2 to make it sound like, and I used the voice of Brock from Pokemon, because me and Sam online believe that is who the voice of the Extreme 2 is Brock. His name is, what was his name? Eric Stewart. And that was like an age-old question that people were trying to figure out. But I think we got it. Let's see. So I'm going to look up. 11 Labs, right. I've done multiple, and I know you dingbats can't see my screen. Marley, it's okay. I know dictation completely screws up the word Bop It, and I don't know why it does that. Monopoly guy, there. Marley is blind, and it's hard to do it with voiceover and dictation. So, okay. Oh, I forgot I did this on my computer last. Verizon Wireless. Yep, Yep, that was an Atlanta archive. That's actually what I was going to show. So, believe it or not, you guys, I've tried doing a bunch of different Bop It voice recordings on 11 Labs. So I've tried doing, the one I use most often is Bop It 2009 is what I call it. That's the Shout It. That's what I use for literally everything Bop It related in my videos. I've tried Bop It Blast. That does not work. Bop It Extreme 2 Brock is what I called it. That does nothing. Bop It Military Private, which I will get to in a minute here. I tried doing the Party Boy voice from the Bop It Download. And I have the Bop It Smash, which didn't come out very clear. And I have the Japanese Bop It voice in here as well by using that test mode. And believe it or not, it honestly sounds interesting, considering that the voices are not meant for Japanese or whatever. I mean, you could type Japanese in it if you wanted to, because if you have the multilingual setting on it. Good luck trying to get a Japanese Bop It. It took me forever to try and figure out, okay, how am I going to get it sent to my house? Because they wouldn't accept my address because I had a P.O. box at the time where I used to live. And you would have to do a lot of conversions in currency. So you would have to do, I assume you're in the United States, you'd have to go from USD to JPY. That's US dollars to Japanese yen. That is their currency. And the only place you can find it is a Japanese website that apparently I have to have a completely different account on this version than I do the English version, which is annoying. So, okay, I'm going to preview here because I have literally nothing to do right now. It is 4 o'clock it's 5 o'clock. Dang. Okay, so let's type in I'm going to type a phrase in here. And I'm just going to be using this as the default for now to show you all these voices here. So here's a Japanese, but actually, let's do Bop It 2009. That's Buddy's voice. I use that for literally everything. Yes, I actually say that to Luna. So that was what Buddy sounds like. Here's the voice that you have all heard in a majority of my videos besides Buddy. That is my personal AI voice that I had set under my name, Catherine Kaiser. And would you believe that? What? You can't hear? What? You can't hear me? Okay. I know why. Okay, you guys can hear my microphone though, right? In the chat. Okay, you can hear my mic, but you can't hear the speaker. Okay, I see what the problem is. Luna, I'm going to have to stop sharing the screen for a sec here. Okay, let's try this again. Gosh, Dang it, my Mac is dying already? Good Lord. My Mac is at 10%, you guys. Lord help us. Avenge me. No, I'm just kidding. Ah, dang it. While I get my Mac plugged in, while I try and plug my Mac in here without struggling, I will just say that there's a phrase from the Bop It button that I use constantly, and that is hashtag the struggle is real. I use that a lot. Okay, so I think the reason you guys on YouTube could not hear it was because I had been sharing my Mac desktop with Luna so they could watch my stream. So I will have to show you guys the voices. And Luna, you should be able to hear the voices as well, just because my microphone on my Mac is right next to the speaker.
Okay.
Well, where the heck is the thing here? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's try this again. So this is a phrase. So, Kenneth! My blind friend Ken is in here. Also known as Mr. Scrub the Damn Horses. Anyway, so the phrase I'm going to put in here for a default, just for like a preview for you guys, is something that I have called Luna before that apparently they absolutely love. So here is, so what I'm going to play right here is something that I made. This is the Catherine Kaiser voice that I had created for myself for like in case I was too lazy to talk, and well, actually I was too lazy to use my voice, but I was busy enough to edit it in. Okay, you guys on YouTube, could you hear that? Are you kidding? Unbelievable.
I can hear it.
Well, of course you can hear it. Okay, how can you... Hold on. How can you guys on YouTube not hear that? My volume is all the way up. Oh. I have an alternative. You can use 11 Labs on mobile. On the website on mobile. So let us just do that. Tom Vocalizer says it like caught. Huh? Oh, it says caught instead of oh, that's stupid. Technology these days, I tell you what. Oh, and since Kenneth is here, we can also do this. Actually, anyway, the phrase I was trying to have it, I'm going to do this I'm going to do this phrase for now, for this voice, and then I have a different phrase I'll do for something else. You guys are going to think, that it says it on my voice too at the end of some of your... Yeah, they all say that. They all say cat. I always sign them as cat. I'm glad to hear you at least read all of them, Marley, because I don't write those for nothing. I write those to inform and also to find things I discover. Okay, you guys are going to be scarred after you hear this. So, you guys on YouTube know what Ken sounds like, right? Ken, formerly known as Beyond Sight. Okay. So I had taken one of his videos, ripped the audio off of it, and then put it into my TTS thing. It does not pick up Ken's Texas drawl.
My name is Kenneth. I have to go scrub the damn horses because I made a black hole in the house again after yawning.
Actually, that one wasn't bad. I know. I guarantee you guys could hear that because my phone was right next to my microphone. Okay, that I could tell you guys could hear. But yeah, I have made so many voices on here, so I'm going to mess around with another one here, and then I'll show you some of the Bop It voices that I've got here. So, okay. Let's see you guys. All right. Let's see you guys do this. Let's see you guys hear this one. Oop, forgot to change. So you guys have all heard what Sam Locke sounds like in the UK. By the way, this is not an insult on him in the least bit. He's a good kid. But I'll tell you that even the strongest of British accents do not work on this thing. Anytime now.
I am Sam. Not only do I have many brain shifts, I have an anatomical brain shift too. It's attached to near where my urinating hole is.
I'm sorry I had to do that. I had to put that. That if you guys saw something about if you guys saw my stuff about Bop It Rift After Hours, you'll get the joke. So, let's see. I have one. I did one of Verizon Wireless at one point. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do this in. Okay. You pulled that prank on me with that. Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. Well, at least you've been able to get some sleep, and I haven't called you at 1 o'clock in the morning, Kenneth. That way you don't have to cause black holes and end up falling asleep like Sleepy Joe, like you do at 10 o'clock when I do call you. Trust me, Luna, there are literally no secrets. But there are no secrets between me and you, but it's like when it comes to me between friends online, there are no secrets.
So, I'm like, happy there. Like, gonna come pick me friends. But I'm like,
You're what now?
talking to my mother.
Oh, sorry.
She used to be there at 6:30. Yeah, I know. I'm figure it out.
Okay, I'm just gonna see how good this Verizon wireless voice is. You gotta be kidding me. Let's hope you don't. Oh, God. Kenneth, really, dude? Ken, you are going to be the death of me, aren't you? Counting all the sheep in the sky, caught up in a world of lies. Everyone knows that. Yeah, you've got ulterior motives. Tell me the truth. Have I heard of the Groove It? Of course I've heard of the Groove It. That's actually my favorite Bop It sister product is Groove It. It's getting darker in here. Luna, do you want me to share my screen again? Because I think the problem was my speaker. I'll share it again. Yes, I was singing the unknown song, which apparently I found out, Emma, that might not even be a real song. Someone may have actually made it up. Okay, I want to see how this sounds. Okay. Do I have Discord again or something? No. Kenneth, what are you doing? Oh, wait a second. I got it. Oh, hold the phone. 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 Oh.
You need to press it.
What did I do? Oh man, did Ken forget to do something else that I probably shouldn't mention on live stream? Okay, why can't I click anything on Chrome here? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, no. Get out of here. Where is Ken on my subscriptions? I guess he's all the way at the bottom, isn't he? Oh my God. Ken, you are the last one in my subscription list. How do you rate?
Well, do the first again.
Come on, YouTube. Don't be a. Oh, for the love of Christ. Come on now. Don't act like this. Okay. Oh,
Right.
Marley, I'm sending a link your way. If I can get it to behave.
Oh, okay, stop.
All right.
Lost it.
Okay, Marley, I am just sending a link right now. Click that link and you should be directly at Ken's channel. Okay, so here. What? Going for bed snack. Okay. All right, so to whoever found it, congratulations. Found what? Oh, that was Monopoly person here. Anyway, oh, are you kidding me? Bad timing, dude. I tell you what, when my best friend calls me, they do not. They're worse than Polo on YouTube or on Discord. Okay. Come on. Well, now if we can get to anything without. Oh, okay. So while I play this, Daylin, what boppets do you have? So I can recommend you the next boppet for you.
I am Sam.
Oh, crud. I have to generate this. You guys listen to this.
Press 1 to play Bop It in English. Pulsa 2 para reproducir Bop It en español. Pulsa 3 para reproducir Bop It en francés.
That was the Verizon Wireless announcement voice that I generated myself. Okay, now I actually did one of my own voice, but I'm not going to do that because when I did it, it sounded terrible. We've been going on for over 2 hours now. Okay, so now you guys are going to be able to hear what I call Luna quite a bit. Here we go.
Luna is my stunning pop star.
That is the voice that I use for most of my videos. And funny story, that was actually made from an anime character. From the only anime I've ever watched in my life. Which makes me want to watch more, honestly. How do I do all this? This is all through a website called 11 Labs. Yes, I did use it for the ringtones video, Kenneth. Looks like someone's been paying attention for once. Like Kenneth ever pays attention. Okay, here's my Bop It voice.
Bop it to activate the switch to take Ken, grab him, shake him, and push him through a door.
It's 8 o'clock where you're at, maybe 3 hours behind. No, it is actually 5:23 for us right now. It's 5:23 Mountain Time. So if it's 8, hold up, it's 8 something for you. You must be it. Hold on. Oh, you must be in Eastern Time, actually. No? That wouldn't be right. You'd be in Atlantic Time, not Eastern Time. You'd be in Atlantic Time. Oh. Dude, okay. Monopoly guy, I am not making a Monopolexa. I don't even know how to get the voice clips from it, and I have not found I have not found a Monopoly voice banking recently at all, whether it be at a garage sale or thrift store or whatever. How can you not hear the recording of the... I've been using my phone. I've been using my phone. Oh my god. These guys are... No offense, you guys online, but you guys are starting to get on my nerves. A Bop It Mr. Monopoly and a Bop It Pajama Sam will never happen, especially the Pajama Sam one. You have to think of how the invention process works. You can't just come up with a character and expect it to be, I bet Dylan is probably back a ways. Anyway, a Bop It Mr. Monopoly and a Bop It Pajama Sam, that's never going to happen because you have to think of the invention process. You can't just you can't just think of a character and expect it to become a Bop It. No, that's not how it works. You have to, as I know, Dan Klitzner, the inventor of Bop It, I discovered that you have to, like, for a character Bop It, for example. Oh god, you guys cannot see me. What the heck? Let's just fix that, shall we? There. Makes me look creepy. Good enough until my phone starts to get low. Oh my god. They're not going to happen. Those characters are not going to happen. I guarantee it. Even the Monopoly one, not going to happen. No, none. Marley, it has nothing to do with you. No, don't worry about it. It's just that, seriously, it is not. There's not going to be. There's more to a character Bop It than just coming up with a character and saying, "Oh, this should be a Bop It." No, you have to make sure that, number one, it's popular in today's culture, in today's day and age, you have to make sure that Hasbro will go for it. You have to make sure that how the audience will react, and how the hell are you going to get the licensing? Like all those Star Wars boppets that we've been seeing, those are all Disney. Hasbro has strong relations with Disney. I know they're both made by Hasbro, but it's not going to happen. You're basically taking Hasbro's most popular Hasbro game and combining it with one of the okay. A Mr. Monopoly Bop It is not going to happen. I guarantee it. Number one, it's not going to. Adriana is right. It's not going to sell well. You gotta think of the audience. You can't just. I hate to be. I don't want to sound rude about this. Oh yeah, Lemon Labs. I can get that for you. Your name is Pesky. Well, that sure definitely defines you. JK. Okay, so while I'm sending this to what's his face here, I am not you're a Mr. Monopoly Bop. It's never going to happen because, again, production. You got to think of the audience, not just what you want as a Bop It. Will others enjoy it as well? And the other thing, you're basically combining the Hasbro's most popular game in the Hasbro gaming franchise with one of the least popular. Bop It's becoming least popular. Okay, so Gabe Emerson. Okay, why is it not letting me do? How is it not letting me do Command V anymore for pasting? I don't get it. Okay, so I'm sending you the link now to you, Gabe Emerson. The only thing I will say is you will need an account, which I personally log in with my Google account. It's completely fine. There's the link. You will not be able to do anything without an account and mostly without a subscription. I think you can get a free version, but you get a very small amount of characters to use in the text. Otherwise, you might be screwed unless you want to pay at least $10 a month. Oh my God. Okay, this needs to stop. This needs to stop. My God. Ugh. Oh. Well, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you guys cannot see what I'm doing on my end. So, okay, well, yeah. you'll end up having to do a subscription, Gabe, for the 11 Labs. You have to have an account for sure. I know you can use your Google account. I think you can log in with Discord as well, but I just use my Google account because I use my Google account for 95% of the services I sign up for because it's just there. That way I don't have to remember as many passwords, even though I have the same password for like 50 different accounts for 50 different websites. Do you guys want... Okay, who is all still here besides Kenneth? Oh God, that was bright. I'm sorry. You guys... Oh, great. Ken's the only one now. Well, how can you be the only one, Ken? It says there's 8 people in here. 7. Well, this stream's gotten more likes than I thought it would, which I'm very surprised at. Hey, Loon. The link that you sent to Gabe, but sent to the whole chat. Yeah, I sent. I don't have Gabe on any DM or anything. That's why I did that.
But that's okay. I don't really find anybody really like staring at the back.
Unreal. Okay, I'm sending the link again, Gabe, right after your comment here.
Yeah, in my basket here.
I don't...
Yeah, you got massive work to do.
It is completely dark now. Well, it's not completely dark. There's still a little bit of light in my apartment out part of the windows. Hold on a second. Alexa, what time is sunset?
Sunset in Dickinson will be at 5:43 p.m. today.
Oh, that's 7 minutes. Oh, hey, you guys on the internet. I asked Luna this the other day, but I'm curious on what you guys think. Of course, I imagine all of you are visually impaired, so I guess it really wouldn't make a difference. I'm not sorry, Kenneth. I am not sorry, Kenneth. Oh, wait, it said it activated your show. Is it time for your show already? Okay, cue the theme song. I hate this box. I hate this box. I'm gonna push it all over me because I hate circles. Circles. I hate circles. Ken, the least I can do is mess around with you because it's been millennial. It's been at least a couple millennia since you've joined my chat, my stream. Oh. Well, I assume the rest of you who are chatting in the live chat right now are blind or visually impaired anyway, right? Meaning I won't have to turn on a light. because my screen is black because I have no light in my apartment.
Go lay down. No. No. Over there.
Oh, Marley, you're still here, Marley? Did you get the link for? Actually, let me go back up. Can I even see it? Oh yeah, I can. Oh right, you did get the podcast link. Okay, good. What? Wait, how did you get back here? Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Millie's Amazing Blind Life. By the way, I do not go by that name anymore. I've been going by something different for the last few months, if you haven't kept updated. Oh my god. This needs to... Oh my god. Starting to get a migraine again. I tell you what, guys, online, I've been getting migraines every day, so
No.
okay. As for links,
I said probably from before we put it on.
okay, as for links, Marley, I was talking about the podcast link from Apple Podcasts. I can resend it if you'd like me to. What show did... Oh, it was an Echo Show 5. Yeah, I know they probably can, but I know they can call me what they want, but that's not what my name is anymore. Okay, where in the heck is my tab here? Well, okay. Yeah, I'm online. I mostly go by Cat. Yes. Did I see your field comment from a few days ago? What field comment? Oh, you're talking about fail comment? Your fail comment? I think I did. I think I got it in the video, actually. Oh, for those, I guess I didn't keep you guys in the loop. You got the podcast. Oh, great. That sounds crappy, Marley. Anyway, for those of you who just popped in, submissions are closed for something that I had put out towards the beginning or middle of October to create your own Bop It phrase and have it recorded. I was going to create it with my AI voice on here, my Bop It AI voice, but I just closed the submissions today so I could get all of the recordings in. And surprisingly, not very many of you put comments in. So I made up for it. Ken, tell you what, text me. iMessage me. you think Dan would make a Stitch Bop It from Lilo and Stitch? I don't think so. I mean, sure, Stitch is a really popular character still to this day, but a Stitch Bop It, I'm not 100% sure. They've based most of the character Bop Its off of movies. So if anything, I would have to look up. Going to a new tab yet again. Upcoming animated movies 2024. Oh no. They're making an Inside Out 2 for 2024. Yeah, like we need that. Oh no. I won't show it until the actual video. No. No, I won't show all I got to do is put the thing online.
Okay.
Ken, all I got to do is make an AI recording and then it'll come up in November. Anyway, for upcoming movies, you guys, I would say for possible Bop Its, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but there is going to be a movie called Mufasa the Lion King in 2024, so maybe there is a Lion King Bop It. I don't know. Inside Out 2. Elio? I know, Inside Out 2 was the worst movie ever. But you know what? You want to know what the best part of that whole movie was, though, Marley? Was the 7-minute short film before it called Lava. That was actually so beautiful. That made my dad cry. And he hardly ever does. Oh, great. Another Lord of the Rings movie next year. Despicable Me 4 in 2024. Kung Fu Panda 4. Oh my god. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse 2024. Transformers 1. It's called Transformers 1. July 19th, 2020. Kenneth! I just realized maybe a Transformers Bop will actually happen. Like it's been meaning to for the last like many times. Okay. Okay. Looks like Transformers Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Like we need one of those again. There's a movie called Toto in 2024. Oh, that's supposed to be based on The Wizard of Oz. That'll be interesting. Oh, God. Harold and the Purple Crayon. I've heard of that. I've actually heard of that. Oh, let's see what other movies are supposed to be coming out here. There's supposed to be a Garfield movie. Inside Out, Justice League, again. Oh my god. Night of the Zoopocalypse. Oh, great. Paddington in Peru. Oh, great. Like they need another Paddington movie. No way. Hey, Ken, I got something for you. I got something for you guys that you know how I've mentioned in my previous videos that there was going to be I imagine there's going to be a SpongeBob Bop It eventually, because now that Hasbro finally had the balls to get the rights from Paramount for the Turtles and Nickelodeon, I'm predicting, I'm not saying there is because I have no idea, but I'm thinking that it's going to happen, that there's going to be a SpongeBob themed Bop It next year. There's a movie called Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. Harold, yeah, that Harold movie. Harold, that Harold movie. That's actually the name of a famous book. That's the name of a famous novel, actually. Untitled Walt Disney Animation Studios film. Oh, Untitled Winnie the Pooh film, 2024. Great, like we need to see more of that. You know what, guys? On stream, I'm gonna shut the stream down, I think, for the night. We've already been around on for over 2.5 hours, and I'm already starting to get kind of tired. Just like, it's nothing against you guys. I'm just running out of things to talk about and or look up. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Seems like we had a pretty decent showing today. Like, we had a pretty decent amount of people attending today. I guess I'll see you the next time I stream, which, of course, I will definitely have Luna on, because Luna's going to end up having to suffer my pain anyway. Yeah, I know, Ken. You forgot to put on pants this morning. You told me. All right. See you guys.